to Europe. My dad started getting a lot of nice things.
My dad started getting a lot of nice things. It just sounds so weird for him to be saying it in such a cool voice. It sounds so weird to brag about something your dad did. My dad started bringing a lot of really pretty girls around, and my dad has a really good work ethic, and I was also there.
We got a villa in Saint-Tropez.
Hello, operator! Can you give me number 9?
Penthouses in Monaco.
Then there's this whole section called stereotype. In this section, he talks about how he's always hated how rich kids have this negative stigma where people assume that just because he's rich and he's inherited wealth, that he's some spoiled brat who has no respect for responsibility and no work ethic, and that's always been something that bothered him. And then he tells the story about how for his 18th birthday, he played hooky from his elite private boarding school and went to the south of France to party. And that's how we beat that stereotype, I guess.
I started a YouTube channel. I also partnered with my best friend Brandon to create Candyland Productions in order to make a living out of something we love by creating films for brands and artists. I'm even going to be creating videos for the legendary musician Julian Pareto.
Anyway, the whole gist of this video is that he's trying to convince you that he's not your typical rich kid. He's not your average billionaire son because he's got ambition and a vision and a YouTube channel. And I guess his vision for this YouTube channel is to create branded and sponsored videos for companies. And that's how he's gonna make money. And that's how he's going to make his own dreams come true and build his own empire. So, will it work? This is his most recent video. It's called Billionaire's Holiday in Cape Town, South Africa.
Art is the closest we come to experiencing how a stranger feels.
Who said that? Why does that quote have no citation? It's in quotes like somebody famous said it, but it doesn't tell you who. Doesn't matter who, I guess. Doesn't matter who said it because someone said it. And if someone said it, then it must be true. Ah! Oh. I thought he was a ghost for a second. That would be an interesting twist if he was like, I'm not like other rich kids. I've been dead for 20 years.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bobby. I'm a 23-year-old Australian-American citizen, and I've been living in the UK since the age of 15. My favorite color is red.
There's something really weird about this shot. Like right from the start, I kind of got a weird vibe from it. It's just, I don't know, kind of strange the way he's looking into the camera and all of like the awkward pauses, the weird ambient wind sound. I feel like he's just looking right into my soul. Like he's looking right through the camera, through the internet, out my computer screen and right into my wallet. And judging how poor I am, I don't like this. He knows. He knows how much money is in my bank account. He knows it's not $1 billion, and he's disappointed.
Now, there's one thing that I love more than anything. Do you know what that is? Filmmaking. I love it more than fast cars, more than jets, girls, parties, candy, Christmas. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. I know what good things are. You don't have to keep listing good things, because I know what those are. I know what good things are.
I love filmmaking. I'm pretty good at it too.
Yeah, you could say I'm pretty good at filmmaking. I mean, the cameraman did just run into a tree, and instead of redoing the take, I just went with it. But that was an artistic choice, because I'm an artist.
Recently, I made a promotional campaign.
You can tell that the cameraman keeps running into these tree branches that are on the side of this alleyway because they keep jiggling every time he walks by them. Maybe they should have picked a better spot to film this than this random alleyway. I assume he's got like a mansion with a long hallway he could have filmed this in. It probably would have been a better attention grabber than just walking down this plain looking alley. It's just such a weird and avoidable thing to not have your cameraman getting whacked in the back of the head with a tree branch every 5 seconds.
Now that you've got to know me a bit better, I want to know you. I want to know what makes you tick, what your passion is.
Oh, well, I like to pet my dog. I like making YouTube videos. I like to make music.
Anyway,
Oh.
London is pretty cold.
Why'd you even ask if you don't care?
London is pretty cold. So, it's time for us to go on a journey.
What? This video's so awkward so far. It's just like so much awkward silence between his lines. I feel like they should have done some jump cuts or something. And then the end, he's like, it's too cold in London, so let's get out of here. And then he walks away. And I don't know what I expected. Maybe for him to get in like a nice car and drive away, or for it to just cut. But the way he just like walks in silence away. Like, what is he gonna walk to the airport? So then it turns into a bit of a travel vlog. He goes to the airport with his friend. There's this 30-second clip of his friend just insulting him.
You're adopted. You left your mom. You ran away from your mom for your dad's money.
Stay away from me.
You're a floating head.
So that's weird. Talking about how like he abandoned his mom to go live with his dad and reap the benefits of having a rich dad. All pretty mean things to say. I mean, I guess they're true if we're to believe what he said. Maybe he hired this guy to like keep him humble or something. Is that a thing that rich people do?
We just tried to sign in and we got a screen that says your flight departs from a different terminal. We are really not off to a good start here.
At the airport, they find out that they're at the wrong terminal for their flight, and they're gonna be late to their flight because they have to go all the way to another terminal. So this fast-paced music kicks in, they start running to their gate, and for a second you're sort of like on the edge of your seat. You're like, oh no, I hope they make it. I hope they make their flight and they don't have to reschedule. But then they start like stopping to dance and just stand around and talk in the middle of this intense running sequence when they're supposedly about to miss their flight. And it immediately makes you not nervous that they're gonna miss their flight anymore because it's pretty clear that they're not really very worried about it. And even if they are gonna miss your flight, you feel like they kind of deserve it because they're just standing around and filming. There's a shot of Bobby's friend running by while Bobby films, which was clearly staged because Bobby had to go ahead and then wait for his friend to run past. So they obviously didn't film that while running because Bobby's not running. But the tension keeps building. They're sprinting. Even their luggage knows that they're in a rush, and it's just flying down the hallway. And then there's this shot, which I am just so confused about. I have so many questions. What is this? What is going on here? What is this? What are they dancing? Bobby's just sort of like doing this. His friend is like skipping like this. What the fuck is going on? They're gonna miss their flight. They're too busy dancing. And also, who's filming this? I thought it was just them two at the airport. That's what the entire rest of the video made it seem like. And now all of a sudden there's a random other person filming them from this weird like blocked off section. They're like behind glass. This is so confusing. It all makes you wonder, were they ever even late? Because they stopped an awful lot to film. You can't deny that it's good filmmaking though, because you know what they say, a good filmmaker always leaves his audience questioning everything. That is a quote. Someone said that. Don't ask who. But somehow, miraculously, they make their flight and they get to Cape Town, South Africa.
Awebru, welcome to South Africa, where the mountains meet the sea, the girls are beautiful, and the parties are wild. And of course, one of Bobby's favorites, fast cars.
Those three things that Bobby loves that just makes it so he can't fit in anywhere. He can't relate to anybody because he's got such weird interests. Beautiful girls? Who likes that shit? Gross. So this is where the branded aspect of the content starts to come into play. Apparently this whole video is an advertisement for this like luxury car lounge where you can go and hang out and rent luxury cars. So the two boys show up. They both high-five the same person.
While we were chilling here, let's go to the VIP lounge.
When I first saw that cut, I think that the cut of him doing the trick on the skateboard is just like a random cut that he throws in to transition. But I thought at first that he was trying to make it seem like he said that. He said, why don't we go up to the VIP lounge? And then immediately like did a kickflip on a skateboard. Like he's been on the skateboard the entire time. I thought that was a really weird editing choice for him to make it seem like he's like, hey, let's go up to the VIP lounge. And then just does a kickflip. Is that a kickflip? I don't know what a kickflip is. So now they're in this area with all these cool cars. Bobby's impressing all the girls with his cool skateboard tricks. And at first I thought that this was the VIP lounge that he was talking about. It's just a giant room full of cars. But apparently this is just a sequence where they're walking through this section to get to the VIP lounge. So finally they show up in the VIP lounge. Everyone takes a seat. Bobby and his friend pour themselves a drink and they give a little speech.
Alright, so the good news is Dutchman's Car Care Clinic has hooked us up with a Porsche and a Ferrari to go have fun with.
Sick. Let's take them out. Let's get the whole crew. Let's go out and let's shoot.
Let's take them out. Let's get the whole crew. That's all of us here. Let's get all of us. Let's make sure that we get all of us. And let's go take out the Porsche and the Ferrari. So, did they just go up to the VIP lounge to say that? To say, let's go, we have cars to drive? I'm so confused by the progression of this video. They like